18.
What a turnaround here, Neil.
Yeah, he's playing very aggressively, and I think that's when he's at his absolute best. Now he's bouncing around the table now, looking good, playing all the shots. He's not frightened to go into the reds. So you've got to give him credit for that. He plays it in the game in the modern
26.
way. And I think when he's fired up, that's when he's absolutely at his best. He was pretty dead in the first four. I mean, didn't get loads of chances, but you felt that he wasn't really quite switched on to things, which can happen.
It was almost, Neil, that
34.
he was waiting for something to happen instead of making it, which he's done when he's come out now, and all credit to him. And he's gone a little too far on the blue. Thin cut makes it more difficult to control the cue ball. But once again, worked out okay, but has it? That red's just gone a little too far.
39.
Look and see if you can pot the red in the right centre. I don't think you can get that, so there is one in the left centre, but difficult and no guarantee of position on it, so he may be forced into taking this red along the cushion. Excellent recovery.
40.
He knew he'd be leaving everything on for his opponent if he'd missed that red. Dropped it in dead weight. Another test to come on the black. Well, how do we get through that lot?
47.
So when he went into the pack of reds, they were all perfect, but he struggled a little bit for a few shots now to retain position. Good chance here to get it back again.
48.
An hour ago, everything was looking really difficult. At the moment, everything's working out for him. It's an easy game when you're playing well.
$55. $56.
Even that shot was well played, aggressively punched in. Red in the colour is all he wants.
63.
Just drop this in on the black. He's checked that out. It's the kind of time when, you know, it's always lovely to make a century at the Crucible, but I don't think it even matters now. It's all about just getting enough points, getting 12, 10 up, 2 up with possible 3 to play, but he hopes there'll only be 1 more to play after this. Done it very well. We're learning more about
71.
him all the time. He's risen to the challenge that's been put his way.
Another good shot, and a week ago he was just a name only known to the dedicated. But they'll all know about him if he carries on like this and gets into the quarter-final. It'll be a huge victory.
78.
Still needs another frame though. They say the last one, Neil, is always the hardest.
Yeah, it certainly is. Although I think that from 10 all, everything was going to be difficult. But,
85.
once you got that first frame of the night under the way, out of the way. Then this has followed. This has been a superb break.
86.
Not over the line yet, of course, in the match. We've seen the comeback once. Higginson's going to have to do it all again now.
$93. 94.
94 then. Black for his second century in this match. There it goes.
$101.
They're all good in the centre of the pocket
102.
now. What a turnaround this has been.
$108. 110.
And Andrew Higginson, who's having to sit watching this, will fully understand that his opponent's found some form from somewhere.
113.
They say great players can find the best when they're feeling at their worst.
170.
Couldn't have been any worse time for Jamie Jones in his career when he was sitting in that chair in the first 4 frames, to all credit to him.
122. 128.
'Well, that's brought the crowd to life. 135 total clearance from Jamie Jones takes him within 1 frame of the quarter-final. He leads 12 frames to 10.
Wow, what a stunning break that was. And when that black went in, there was a huge roar here at the Crucible. Well, of course, I'd seen O'Sullivan tonight and Mark Williams, but it was an absolutely brilliant moment when the black went in, and he started off with the long red. Here it is. This was the first shot. Now, at this point, I don't suppose Andrew Higginson thought that he wasn't going to get a shot in the frame. There's the distance. 7.5 feet away. It was not only that, it's a good shot. Here it is. 2 or 3 shots later, he was into the pack. Brilliant. Really top-class stuff. He's never made a better break in his life, I wouldn't have thought, at a more important time than that.
Thanks. Thank you. Frame 23. Andrew Higginson to break.
Andrew Higginson needs to win the last 3 frames of this match. I feel he's got to stop Jamie Jones, who's really hit form. He's looking at a 3-ball plant, as you can see, it would be far from easy. I think he played it. I don't think the red moved. He wanted a pot. There's a little rueful smile on his face over that.
Plenty of length between the cue ball and the object balls for this safety shot. It can always go wrong. Even if they're not tight on the cushion. Well, after saying that, he's going for a pot, I think. Trying to pot this and screw back for the blue or something, or a ball colour. What's happening here? He did play for the black. Fully committed. When you see him take this red on, you just feel that earlier on in this match he would have left something on after that, but things are going for him at the moment. His form deserves that. He's made the effort out there to turn things round. Never an easy task. Now then, Andrew, you've got to start doing something. Excellent shot, excellent shot. One. So we're going to have another twist here, and Andrew Higginson is going to fight back. You'd half expect it. Oh, if that keeps going, he's been very unlucky. Couldn't really have stopped in a worse spot. He hit that quite well. Didn't try to can on the green, but caught it too thin, the green, as it turned out. Otherwise, he could have been on one of these reds. Well, he may still be taking this on.
Andrew Higginson 6.
He had more safety in mind there than pot, really.
Well, tempter, or two. Right down the cushion's what he's looking at. If it does go in, it's around bottom and side cushion, you would think, for the black, but it isn't easy at all. This has to go in, I would think. Now, as he left a chance, Jamie was out very quickly from his chair, rushed round to see what was on.
He doesn't want a full ball kiss on the green. Well, he's got a half ball kiss now. He can still pot the green, either centre or corner. You'd think it'd be corner. That would take the cue ball down towards the reds. It's a pretty thin cut. He's missed very little since the interval. And there's another one in the centre of the pocket. And it's another chance. And this time, it's the chance that could win him this three-man match and put him into his first ever quarter-final in the World Championships.
5.
Jamie Jones, 24 years of age. He's been on tour once before and come off and won his ticket back. And the last few seasons, he's really been making his mark. He's inside the top 32 now.
Well, you say his first quarter-final here, but he's never
12.
reached a quarter-final of any ranking tournament before, so not a bad place to start.
13.
Well, he's got plenty of choices here. Right to the middle pocket looks good.
20.
So he does take those shots on full-bloodedly, goes into them.
You'd think this may be the visit, the way things have gone so far. He's made 135 in the previous frame, so he's full of confidence. He's not a player to back off when the winning line's in view. He's very
26.
aggressive. Beautifully played.
27.
Found that small gap to get onto the black. You feel here one good cannon. If you red split, it could clinch it.
Well, it's not the end of the world. He's on something. Not the one he
34.
wanted, though. Slightly awkward cueing. Something difficult about this shot. This is not very nice. I think he's got to drop this in dead weight, otherwise he might find himself low on this black. Otherwise, got to make sure he finds the centre of the cue ball here, which is quite difficult to do. Any side would throw the cue ball off the required angle. Well, as I say, the only problem there, the way it was, either drop it in dead weight, which is even worse, unimaginably difficult really, or just finish low on the black. We have seen one or two of these missed. Well, the pot goes in, but the next red is the problem now. I just feel that
42.
the tension is starting to mount, not only on Jamie, but on the situation of the balls. He's had 3 or 4 difficult shots in a row now, and something has to give. Is he going to refuse it? He's refusing the red. Nothing wrong with slipping in
Jamie
the
Jones,
odd
42.
discreet safety shot every now and then. I think that's a good move. Easy to get carried away. He's knocked in a total clearance in the previous frame, but he knows he can't pot all the balls all the time.
That's a very good safety shot from Andrew Higginson. He's been sitting in his chair watching this, wondering if he's going to get out of his chair, but now that Jamie Jones has missed. This frame is still wide open. He's only 36 points in front. There's a big shot to take on House's luck. And as it has been since the interval, he's been running for Jamie Jones, but he's earned the right, Neil.
Yeah, I think so. He got the key ball back there. He'd been possibly unlucky to stick that red in some ways. But yeah, you get what you deserve, and at the moment he deserves to be in front. And Andrew Higginson, all of a sudden, this is like role reversal. The first 4 frames of the evening, he was dominant. Higginson hardly had a shot, and he missed 1 or 2.
And Jamie Jones has already had a few close finishes in this year's World Championships. He beat Andy Hicks in the qualifier. The last 64, 10-9 from 9-6 down.
Foul and a miss.
And of course,
Jamie Jones 4.
Tight match against Sean Murphy. He won that 10-8. He faltered towards the end, which is understandable. So ball's replaced, 4 points away, and have another go.
Didn't get that close to hitting that red either on the last effort.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
You might have to play with just a touch of left-hand side on this. Bend it slightly around the green. That's better. Well played.
And you had a feeling that Jamie Jones had to bring one of the safe reds into play there, and by using that one, he's giving Andrew Higginson something to think about again. He's playing the same shot again, cushion first. No, not this time. Just get through to the other red. Oh no, he's just kissed that red out. And now it's available into the left centre. He needs the run in, and he's not getting it.
He's very, very close to it, but Andrew Higginson's smile is that maybe Jamie Jones was fortunate there. Got very close to the pot. Thought it was in. This is the shot that Higginson is faced with. Can't get to that red. The yellow's in the way. That was lucky. And as far as the others are concerned, he can pot a red. He left one of the little bunch of 5. I don't think he fancies it very much, though. That's probably all he could have done.
Well, he's taking a risk there. He's got to cover that red with the yellow into the right centre. Looks to have played it very well. And once again, he's taken the aggressive shot. He had a few defensive safeties he could have played there, but he's stuck to his task. As after he's come out after the first 4 frames, he's been looked very positive in everything he's done. Didn't want the kiss. And he's left one on. If he can get past the first red to the second one, it's an easy shot to drop into the centre.
Yeah, and he's played first of all that terrific previous frame with a 135 total clearance, and in this frame he's got in. He's played some really good safety, so he's winning this frame in a different way to the last. So he's pretty versatile. He's got an all-round game. A big moment for Jamie
6.
Jones. Comes from Neath, South Wales. Been some really good players in that part of the world before. There are now as well. It's always been a bit of a hotbed.
7.
Players like Michael White and Daniel Wells who are coming through, as well as for players from many years ago.
$14. $15.
Got to be impressed by this. This is the one. I think we're going to get a fist pump if this goes in, because I think in the last match he
21.
almost regretted doing so, because I think he went in off the next shot or something. It's raw emotion sometimes though out there.
Well,
He's kept it all in.
$27.
Played some good stuff, hasn't he? Jamie Jones.
Jamie Jones, 27.
And barring snookers, he will be in the quarterfinals of the fr.22-23 World Championships. Good shot from Higginson, but no snooker. Both players have qualified. Higginson, we've seen at the Crucible before, and he's done very well, but it looks like his run has come to an end. Someone thought that was a good shot. Not sure that Jamie did. Everything moved.
He's checking the score, and of course he's 67 points behind with 59 left, so he needs 2 snookers on the board to tie in all reds and blacks, so he wouldn't want to be taking anything less than that. Well, he's played for the pink, so
One.
he'll need 3 snookers now. He hasn't lost yet, but I must say he put up a
7.
spirited fight from 10-6 behind you on the next 4 frames, and he couldn't have been feeling at his best when he came here for this evening session, but he can take a lot of good things out of it if he should lose.
Thanks. 8. $15.
Well, the balls are
16.
not that badly placed for getting snookers. What you're looking for is a number of the colours close together, and that's what you've got at the other end of the table. So a big target, perhaps.
$23.
Didn't have the angle there to get down lower than the red and lay an easy snooker on behind the yellow. He's played that pretty well if it stops.
Andrew Higginson, 23.
Well, I think he's got the snooker. He may be able to swerve round the pink, but if there is skimmed the black, it would have been full ball. Well, he can get through the gap, look. Very unfortunate.
They'd be well pleased to have broken those 2 balls up. He might have done it on purpose there. Brown and blue close together was in Higginson's favour. Not anymore. I didn't want that. Oh dear.
1.
He's going to be forced into knocking in the blue now, and doesn't go in. That will be that. Maybe even the pink. He's got to take a high value colour. It means he needs another snooker.
Pink ball.
Playing the pink. Is this going to be his last shot? Well, he's pretty gritty, isn't he, Higginson?
7.
That was a tremendous shot, you know, under that sort of pressure, and it's still giving him a glimmer of hope. He's very much second favourite. He needs 3 4-point snookers. There's going to be no free ball situation I could get when there's 1 red left, so it's a big task, but
Thank you. Andrew Higginson, 7.
would like to get behind the black and the pink there, but I think Jamie Jones can get past the blue. Oh well, never rains but it pours.
Andrew Higginson, he's a true gent. He just smiled at Jamie in a nice way.
Foul.
Well, that'll be that.
Jamie
Well
Jones,
played,
6.
says Andrew Higginson, and what a good handshake between these two players, both qualifiers. But it's all about that man, Jamie Jones. How pleased must he feel? He's in the quarter-finals of the World Championship. He was tested to the limit. He battled back. Brilliant stuff. He's through 13 frames to 10. And those quarter-finals will start 10 o'clock in the morning. Hope you can rejoin us then. Good night.